Good morning, everyone. I'm Boukhari Salsabil, PhD student in Artificial Intelligence at University of Al. First of all, I would like to thank the organization for accepting our review that entitled Generative AI for Cybersecurity Learning in Higher Education. In this presentation, I will follow the structure shown here. I will start with an introduction. Next, I will outline the objectives and methodology of our review. After that, I will present some related works and highlight the main research gaps. Then, I will introduce future research directions, and finally, I will end with the conclusion. The introduction. Cybersecurity has become critically important as digital systems grow more interconnected and vulnerable to sophisticated threats. It requires not only strong technical defenses, but also informed human expertise to anticipate, prevent, and respond to attacks. However, educating learners in cybersecurity remains a major challenge due to the field's complexity, the fast evolving nature of cyber threats, and due to individual differences in learning. Individuals have different learning styles, like auditive, visual, and the one size fits all approach to training may not be equally effective for everyone. Our main research question is how can generative AI recommendation system be effectively designed and implemented to personalize and optimize cybersecurity training programs. The main objectives of this review are to examine how generative AI is currently being used in cybersecurity learning and in higher education, then to identify the gaps of research and the limitation of existing systems. Our study follows a structured review methodology. First, we identified relevant academic sources using databases such as Etroiseau Explorer, Google Scholar, and Springer. We used also keywords including generative AI, cybersecurity learning, learning styles, personalized learning, and higher education to locate the most relevant papers. These papers are published between 2020 and 2026. Several studies have explored personalization in learning and cybersecurity education. This table presents some of related work. The first, developing a personalized learning and mock recommendation system in IoT enabled. The author of this article proposed new model for personalized courses recommendation that leverage the capability of the Internet of Things enabled smart education platform. The proposed model integrates IoT and hybrid recommendation approach that use a collaborative filtering and a recommendation system that combine explicit feedback, and implicit. The authors use ML methods like Canon, random forest, and XGBoost. And for the experiment, they used two dataset sources from popular MOOC platforms, Coursera and Udemy. For the second article that titled Smart Learning Framework for Personalized Adaptive Learning and Sequential Path, propose a sophisticated system designed to enhance the learning experience by deeply personalizing the content and the sequence of learning materials. The paper addressed the challenge presented by the massive online courses MOOC and learning platforms, and they use a reinforcement learning based smart learning framework uh, and utilize the Markov decision process. And for the experimental, it showed that this model is better than the traditional methods. Lazizi et al. Develop cybersecurity workforce readiness recommendation system. It empowers a learning tool for cybersecurity training that addresses learning diversity. However, it still doesn't fully integrate learning skills and theoretically or real-time adaptation. However, overall, this study highlighted strong progress toward intelligent learning system, but non-combined generative AI, learning style, and adaptive skill level modeling and cybersecurity are to enhance cybersecurity learning, which defines the gaps of our aim research. For example, Amin and all develop adapted recommendation system, but without generative capabilities. And Cyberrico introduce personalization in cybersecurity, but they still lack real-time generative adaptation. And we are outlining that the field of cybersecurity is evolving and it's need to new. Based on the identifying gaps, our proposed solution focuses on designing a generative AI-based recommendation system model that personalizes cybersecurity training according to each learner's skill level and learning style, auditive, visual, read-write. We can introduce a learning module that profile uses, and we also we integrate a generative AI based on LLMs to create adaptive learning material, practical challenge, and explanation tailored to the learner's cognitive profile. To conclude, our review highlighted that generative AI has strong potential to transform e-learning, but in cybersecurity field, we still need frameworks that really adapt to the learning, companion combining generative AI like GPT or LLMs and personalized learning that adapt learning styles, we can enhance training cybersecurity or learning cybersecurity. There are some references, and thank you for your attention.